DDP and Hamza fighting for the middleweight title, UFC 319, August 16th, but they've already started some trash talk. Hamza posts a picture of DDP and his team with 5 donut emojis. The response from DDP is, "Oh shit, I would get you back, but there's no inbred emoji." At least he knows who his father is. Yes, his older brother, probably. Hamza Chimaev is a slight favorite in that fight. DDP expects to get taken down in the first round, but continually plans on getting back up, and as the fight progresses, he thinks he's going to take over. Hamza has a lot of first-round finishes. DDP in the UFC has no first-round finishes, but gets better as the fight progresses. He has finishes in rounds 2, 3, and 4. Zhang Mingyang versus Johnny Walker, expected to be the main event of the August 23rd Shanghai Indoor Stadium card. Zhang Mingyang's coming off that win in the first round over Anthony Smith. 19 wins in his career, all 19 first-round finishes. Pretty crazy stat there. Johnny Walker's last 3 losses have been by KO to Jamal Hill, Magomed Ankalaev, and most recently Volkan Oezdemir. Zhang Mingyang is a first-round knockout artist, so Zhang winning in the first round is definitely a possibility by KO. Johnny Walker's ranked number 11, Zhang Mingyang's 13 in the light heavyweight division. Zhang Mingyang, in terms of Chinese fighters, would be 4th highest ranked. Zhang Weili, of course, is number 1. Then Song Yadong, Yan Shanan, Zhang Mingyang, and Li Jingliang. UFC Noche won a couple Emmys. One of them was for graphic design. The other was for production design. Craig Borsari, the senior creative director at the UFC, accepted the award.
And the Emmy goes to, for Mexico for all time, Noche UFC.
Noche UFC.
I want to thank the Academy. I want to thank Dana White for his bold vision and allowing this team behind me to take a massive swing at this show. Just incredible night to celebrate what we felt was an incredible story about the Mexican culture and the fighting spirit. So for us, this means a lot, and we truly, truly appreciate it.
UFC apparently wants Movsar Evloev to win one more fight before getting a title shot against Alex Volkanovski, so that makes people think Yair Rodriguez will get a title shot because Holloway is no longer in the division, Topuria is no longer in the division, Diego Lopez just fought for the belt, which leaves only Yair to fight.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I hope it's not true. Yair Rodriguez versus Alexander Volkanovski for Volk's belt in Guadalajara in September. Makes no sense. I don't like this matchup at all. Number one, Volk already destroyed Yair Rodriguez. Rodriguez is on a 1-fight win streak. He beat Pitbull. It was a decision. It looked good, but it was a decision. And let's be honest with ourselves. I know it's not the most exciting choice, but Movsar Evloev is 100% the number 1 contender. Should be fighting Volk. And then we're missing out on the opportunity to get Diego Sanchez versus Yair Rodriguez, where there's actual beef there, and that would make sense. I don't like this fight with Volk versus Yair at all. I mean, look, Volk even said he wants to take on the new wave. He wants to take on Evloev. I get it. Evloev is not the most exciting name, and in Guadalajara, Yair is definitely the more popular choice to sell. It's got to be Volk versus Evloev. Then you do Yair versus Diego Lopez. And if Yair wins that fight, fine. Then he's 2 in a row. Then he beat Pitbull. Then he beat Diego Lopez. Don't force this fight. Doesn't make sense. I don't like it one bit. Give me Volk. Give me Evloev. Give me Yair versus Diego Lopez. There's your main and co-main. You're welcome.
Yeah. I'm in a comic book shop here in England, and I am shocked. Never in my life have I seen the UFC move an action figure as fast as they have Jack Della Maddalena, mate. I am so proud of you. Look at that. World champ, and you've got your fucking action figure. Good on you, pal. Very proud of you. Good job.
Go, go, go into the octagon. Go, go, go into the octagon.
Which wrestling is better, Greco-Roman or freestyle?
Judo.
You're Greco-Roman. Me Greco-Roman. He's Greco-Roman.
I think Greco.
Yeah?
Greco.
But Romero he said freestyle.
Yeah, because he shoots. He shoots.
Yeah.
I don't shoot very much.
But for heavyweight, better Greco-Roman because a lot of clinch. If you wrestle with Romero, who will?
You will.
Why?
Because he's my brother.
Уважает достаточно, да? Мне нравится его скромность. Он супер гол.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys. We gotta go.
Все, Mike, TV. You like my weather. You better, да, my weather.
Yeah, I'm doing my way.
me as a fan, I'd love to see fight John in Africa. I'd love to see fight Tyson Fury whenever that happens. I'd love, now that MMA is legalized in France, I'd love to see UFC in France.
Who the hell is John Africa?
Is that clever? Is that comedy for you? Like, I've heard it 1,000 times already. Like, come up with something new. You go, John Jones. I'm supposed to go, I don't look like John Jones. And I've heard it before. Like, is this the cycle you people want? Is this your entertainment? Really? Is that as highbrow as you can go?
Gamrot is fighting Ludovic Klein next weekend. Gamrot thinks that Oliveira will beat Topuria. Thinks the size and ground game will give him a slight edge.
Interesting matchup. The both guys has changed. Like if Ilya hit Charles Oliveira head, so he can knock him down for sure. But I think Oliveira is so big for him and for all-rounder fighter, and I think Oliveira will win this fight. It depends how his performance will be in the fight, because sometimes he looks bad, but sometimes he looks fantastic. So I think that in the ground he will be much better for Ilya, especially like the gabarit is much different. Oliveira is big guy, Ilya is small guy. So if Oliveira catch him in the ground, I think this is gonna be big problem. But like I say, Ilya can knock him out for him also, So this is like 50-50, but I think Oliveira will win.
Ryzen doing a heavyweight Grand Prix. Ryan Bader will fight the winner of that Grand Prix. Probably his final fight. He's happy to be with Ryzen because the state of MMA, in his opinion, isn't great in terms of options for fighters.
Like we were talking last time, I feel like the state of MMA right now for the opportunity for fighters is not good. There's not a ton of promotions. Bellator is gone, and Bellator was a place we can go and get paid. And as fewer and fewer promotions, are paying that kind of money, not picking up fighters. It's you get pigeonholed. You're going to the UFC, or they got to pick from there. So Ryzen definitely has the opportunity. It's obviously huge out there, the Japanese people and culture, and they're pretty picky about what foreigners they bring over, but I definitely see them kind of rise to that number 2 spot.
For a long time. I've had a hard life, so that's not a problem to cut weight. There was this, childhood. I've done this for quite some time. It's part of the job. I will keep doing it, but the weight was good every day for that week too. Everything, we were actually going through steps, and weight seemed to be good, and we were on track.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Disappear. Disappear. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Disappear. Disappear. Come on. Come on.